Thank you for joining us today to learn about neonatal puppy handling. This is an educational video for shelters, rescue groups, and breeders. By me, Amber Todd, owner and trainer at Embarking the Pet Dog. What is neonatal handling? It is the physical handling of a puppy by humans beginning in the neonatal period from birth to 12 days old and continued through the transition period and first socialization period, covering the first 7 weeks of the puppy's life. Now, that's not to say that it should stop at 7 weeks old. It should certainly continue through the remainder of the puppyhood as the puppies move on to their new homes. But for you rescue groups and shelters out there raising puppies, I know you don't always get the puppies before they're born. So starting as soon as you can within that 7 weeks of age is certainly going to make a huge difference, okay, and make things a lot easier on their future owners and the other people in their lives that are going to have to handle them. Why is it so important? Simple answer. Dogs live with humans, and humans need to be able to handle the dogs. Long answer. Early handling desensitizes puppies to being coddled, poked, prodded, and restrained by humans. Through neonatal handling, we can desensitize a puppy to 9 out of 12 common bite triggers for an adult dog, thus creating a better quality of life for that puppy. Ideally, this handling routine should be performed on each puppy at minimum twice per day by every person in the household. If there are not any men or children in the home, then enlist some to help you. It will make the world of difference of the quality of life for your puppies. Children should always be supervised, and what a perfect opportunity to educate young children on the proper handling of puppies and dogs. If you don't have a lot of access to men and children or even extra women to help with the handling, follow-up video will be coming out soon on how to host a puppy party and how to reach out through social media and the community to get people to show up to your puppy party. So stay tuned. The holds. By repositioning the puppy into different holds during each session, you will be sure to desensitize them to being touched everywhere and every which way. In this video, I demonstrate different ways to hold a puppy and have given each hold a name to make them easier to remember. We have the underdog, for those of you that remember the cartoon. So we have flying puppy. Next, we have the football hold. So we're holding puppy on our forearm, tucked into our body, just like we would hold a football. Ew, it's covered in poop. Gross. Get it away. Then we have the Lion King. We all remember the circle of life. Watch the world. So this one, puppy is sitting on our lap with its back up against our chest, literally watching the world. Next, we have cradle to the left. So cradle the puppy like a baby. Then, of course, we have cradle to the right, because each position is going to feel different as they're leaning a different way. And it's also good when you're in these positions to kind of rock back and forth or sway side to side. I think that would really help with preparing them for uncontrolled motion, such as riding in a car. Then we have paws up. So puppy is lying on our lap with its on its back with its paws in the air. Then we have the lap dog. So puppy is lying belly down in our lap. Then we have the look at my new puppy. Isn't it so cute? And last but not least, we have the snuggle. So puppy's chest is up against our chest, and we're just kind of cuddling it in. All right, next we have detailing the puppy. By adding detailed touching of the puppy, we can desensitize them to things that will be truly beneficial in the future, like toes being held for nail trims or lips being peeled back for dental exams. All right, so right here I am using a Q-tip to actually poke and prod and pet the puppy. And of course I'm being super gentle with it, but it's smaller than my fingers, but still gentle on the puppy that I can kind of fit between its toes and the pads of its paws. And also it's just a different texture, you know, so it's good to, I try to pet a little bit around the eyes and on the face with it. So that they're just kind of used to being touched in those areas by different sized items and different textures. Okay. I was very impressed by this litter of puppies at only 3 weeks old. They're very good at using their calming signals. And of course, I praised them for that, but I kind of tried to withhold out for that bite because they don't have teeth yet, and I really want to encourage them to bite now so that when they get those teeth, we can teach them proper bite inhibition. Again, keep your eye out for a follow-up video. Oh yeah, look at that little guy. He says, chomp, chomp, chomp. This little male was definitely a little bit more docile than the female was. She's a feisty little one. Definitely already, she's super growly, and it sounds like a little kitten purring. It's super cute. And this little guy, he was pretty relaxed until I started really poking and prodding him and really stretching out his legs. But again, at 3 weeks old, you can already see how much they are discomforted by being touched this way. Which shows the importance of why we need to do it. Okay, the more we do now, the less they're going to struggle later on because it's just going to be a way of life for them. When they couldn't reach me, they started biting their own legs, which was super cute. But again, it does kind of show there's a level of stress going on there. And some people, you know, might not be okay with that or might feel bad for the puppy. And it's not that I don't feel bad for them at all. It's just, it's going to have to be a part of life. So the more we do it now, when they get little tiny spikes of you know, raised cortisol in their system, the less stressful it's going to be later on, okay, once they actually develop fears. Right now, they're just kind of learning about everything, so everything new to them is stressful. Okay. Here I've switched to a cotton ball, so it's just a little bit bigger than the Q-tip, but it's still soft and fluffy, so, you know, again, a little bit different texture, and I'm just practicing wiping him down everywhere, just so he gets used to it. Oh, yes. And the washcloth. So I have a dry washcloth today because I didn't really want to get the puppies wet as they cannot self-regulate thermally. So I'm just using a dry cloth to kind of wipe him down like I would have to if I were giving him a bath, and then drying off his paws, which is something that at least here in the Pacific Northwest, should he stick around this area, he's going to have to tolerate later on in life, having his paws wiped down, as it's typically pretty rainy around here. All right, now we are flipping puppy over so we can do some massaging from the top. Of course, I'm rubbing his little ears from the base all the way out to the tips and kind of rubbing his neck and going all the way down his spine because we need to touch him there, you know, and all the way down the base of his tail to the tip. And then again. And then next I'm going to massage his legs all the way from the top all the way down to his little toes. And you want to make sure you get all 4 legs. Now remember, the more you do now, the easier it will be on your puppy and their new owners in the future. Thank you so much for watching our video. Please be sure to like and comment if you have any questions, and please, please, please share the video with anybody you think would be interested in watching it or could benefit from it. And a special thank you to Rescued Hearts Northwest for allowing me to work with their foster Mindy and her 4 puppies for the making of this video and more to follow. Look at them. Aren't they all so cute? Stay tuned for more videos in this puppy raising series, and please visit www.embarkingthepetdog.com for more information.